25 soldiers dead in a single day. This is Kenya News Update today. Coming up, you'll discover how the death of one man triggered a wave of violence across Mexico and what this means for the global war on drugs. Meet Nemesio Oscar Cervantes, known as El Mencho. For years, he was Mexico's most wanted man, the leader of the Jalisco New Generation Cartel. And just hours after Mexican special forces finally captured him, all hell broke loose. But here's the twist. This isn't just a story about a drug lord's death. It's about a cartel's terrifying power to strike back. Security Minister Omar Garcia Harfuch confirmed the grim toll. 25 members of Mexico's National Guard and one private security guard were killed in a series of coordinated retaliatory attacks. The violence erupted across western and central Mexico. In Jalisco state alone, there were 27 separate attacks on government personnel. Garcia Harfuch called them coordinated actions aimed at undermining public order and proving the cartel's capabilities. This is a cartel sending a message. And the message is clear: we are still here, and we are still powerful. The raid that took down El Mencho happened in Tapalpa, a mountainous city in Jalisco. The Defense Ministry said intelligence finally led them to the fugitive leader after years of failed attempts. Defense Minister Ricardo Trevilla revealed a shocking detail. The information came from a romantic partner of the cartel leader. The United States had offered a $15 million reward for his capture. But here's what nobody's talking about. El Mencho didn't die in a shootout. He died in custody from injuries sustained during the raid. And then, something shocking happened. Within hours, the cartel's response was swift and brutal. 30 suspected cartel members were killed in shootouts with security forces. One civilian bystander was also killed. Federal authorities arrested at least 70 people in 7 different states. Security forces have now stepped up patrols in high-risk regions, but the government is watching for something else. Garcia Harfuch stated they are monitoring the cartel's leadership structure closely, warning that internal struggles could lead to even more violence. The CJ&G cartel is notorious for its brazen attacks. They've ambushed military convoys. They've used improvised armored vehicles and explosive devices. This is not a disorganized gang. This is a paramilitary force. The implications are massive. This wave of violence exposes the fragile state of security in Mexico. It shows that taking out a kingpin can create a power vacuum, sparking more chaos. Some say it's a necessary blow against organized crime. Others say it's a short-term win that leads to long-term bloodshed. But here's the part that will blow your mind. This all happened because of one tip from a romantic partner. One piece of intelligence ended a decade-long manhunt and triggered a national crisis. The controversy is clear. Was the operation worth the cost? 25 soldiers are dead, families are shattered, and the cartel is still operating. The government claims it's a victory. The body count suggests otherwise. So we're left with an unanswered question. If decapitating the cartel leads to this much violence, what's the real path to peace? Do you think targeting cartel leaders is an effective strategy, or does it just make things worse? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking global news.